Can you hear me?
Can you hear us? It says live streaming isn't available right now, so we're going to make sure that we've started for real until we really start giving info. But hello, everyone. If you can hear me right now, we've been so excited to see all of you in the chat for the last 2 hours ever since we sent the link out. There's been tons of people in chat. They're very excited to hear what our new feature is that we're announcing today.
And we are very excited to tell you all about it as well.
Okay, I think it looks like we're actually live. Mike, can you press play to make sure that that's actually going to play?
We've got captions too.
I want to see me. There we are. Okay. Proof of life. Hello, everyone.
Hello again.
So another thing I wanted to mention is not only are we live here on YouTube, which is kind of our main stream that you might have received the link from an email, but we also decided to go live over on Facebook at the same time. And standing just a few feet in front of us behind the scenes is Ellen with her phone. And so we're actually live on Instagram right now. Hi, Instagram. So yeah, this is a big one. As you can see, there's more than 1,000 of you here today, which is really, really exciting. If you haven't met us before, I'm Bailey from Glowforge.
And I'm Nick from Glowforge.
And Ellen from Glowforge, like I mentioned right there. So yeah, we're on the marketing team here at Glowforge. And Nick and I have been at the company our entire lives at this point,
basically,
pretty much.
Yeah, 7.5 years. You must be 8.
Going on
now, right?
8. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we've been a while.
And this is the first time we've done a stream to announce a feature launch. Or we've done really anything big around a feature launch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you might notice in the chat that there are a lot of Glowforge owners here today. So many of you here already have a Glowforge printing on it, creating amazing things. And then I also invited a lot of people who are thinking about getting a Glowforge, because I have a feeling when you see this new feature, it's going to add to your list of pros.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. Yeah. And for those of you out there who are completely new to Glowforge, whereas the stream is focused on the new feature we're launching, we'll absolutely give you a time to ask questions about the machine in general, and give you a brief overview as to what Glowforge is all about in general.
And if this is all to you, this live stream thing, Nick and I used to do this on a weekly basis for a while.
Yeah,
we've been
twice
focused
a week
on other projects recently, but if you go to glowforge.com/watch, there's an archive of a bunch of our favorite streams. So you can see more prints that don't have to do with this new announcement at any time.
Yeah.
So on that note, I think it's time.
How do we do this? We don't have a tablecloth to rip off?
We've been spying on chat for a little bit, like I mentioned, and it seems that some of you saw the press that came out this morning. We did a big press to-do about it, got some journalists a sneak preview of it, and so there are some articles out. And so, yes, you are correct. Those of you who guessed in the chat, the feature that we are going to announce and show to you today is called Magic Canvas. And we
were excited about it. That felt a little anticlimactic. I don't know if we should try that again. Or...
It's Magic Canvas. What's a big sentence? What is this? And we couldn't come up with one that we love, so we decided let's just dive in and show you. Magic Canvas, let's show you. If you have a Glowforge, this will be available in your app at some point this week. It's a bit of a rollout to make sure we don't overwhelm the system with magic. So some of you will have it right now during the stream. The rest of you will all get it in the next few days. So should we check it out?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen right here, and we're going to dive right into the Glowforge app, which right now doesn't look very interesting. For those of you who already know how Glowforge works, this will look very familiar. For those of you who don't, this is basically where we do all of our printing. We can compose designs, we can edit designs, we can set up the print. And what we're interested in right now is this little tiny icon up here that will appear in your app very, very soon. So I'm going to click it, and let's dive right in. Now, here you can see, sorry, I'm laughing because you can see a little smattering of things that I've been generating with this tool. But basically, the crux of this is I can type something into this box and generate a piece of art immediately, within seconds, something that I could not draw myself. I know there are absolutely artists out here that could do it, but I bet they couldn't do it as quick as this. So let's start with something really simple just to show you how this works. I'm going to start with Corgi. I'm going to choose one of these art styles right here. I'm going to click Make Magic, and we'll see an image appear right in front of our eyes. And here we go. Now, this Corgi here has never existed ever before. This has been generated by a computer who's looked at billions and billions of images across the internet to draw this one for me right now. This is my Corgi. I'll share it with you, but it is mine. You can put names for this Corgi in the chat if you like. But the cool thing about this tool is we can generate as many of these as we want. I can keep clicking this button, make more magic, and I can make more Corgis. Or we could go up to here into the edit menu right here. And I could choose a different one of these art styles to choose to generate a different style of corgi. So let's pick super cute this time and see what
I
this
love
does.
this one.
This can be pretty fun. Now, again, it generates really quickly. Sorry, Bailey.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to mention we can see your comments in the chat that our audio is a little hard to hear, and we're trying to work on that. So thank you for letting us know.
Amazing. So I'll click this a couple more times to generate some more. There's another super cute corgi. Again, never existed before. And the nice thing about this tool, and one of the reasons that we developed it in this way, is that we have optimized all of these art styles that you see down here to make what this tool generates perfect for laser engraving. I know some of you out there are familiar with artificially intelligent AI-generated imagery, but you'll have to do a lot of work to make those laser compatible. With this, we don't have to. Now, another nice thing we can do is iterate on this idea. So we've got our term corgi. Let's give corgi something to do.
Yeah.
Should we do the tea party?
It was so cute. Right? Yeah.
Let's
perhaps inspired by the queen. Yeah.
Just a little. So I'm going to edit my my prompt here to corgi a tea party. And this time I'm going to choose a different art style because this is kind of a narrative scene. I'm going to choose vintage storybook for this one. Let's click make magic and we'll see what comes out. Now, one of the fun things, there we go. That works pretty
so
well.
Cute. Delightful. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh.
That's so fun. Let's make some more. So we can just keep clicking make more magic and generate as many of these as we want over and over and over again until we find the one that we like.
And I do see some questions in the chat about commercial use. And yes, these are yours to use however you want. Even if you type in the same exact prompt. Sorry if you can hear the siren. We are in downtown Seattle here.
We got people banging the door down wanting to hear about this feature.
Yeah. After you generate, or even if you type in this, the same prompt, use the same art style, you're not going to get the same result. It's different every time. And so you own this piece of art and you can use it for anything, including commercial use.
Absolutely, which is pretty cool. Should we actually print one of these and show people what that process is like? Now, you can use this tool while you're printing. So we can kick off a print right now. So those of you who maybe haven't experienced Glowforge before can see what that looks like. And then while it's printing, let's dive back in. We can answer some questions, play about with some more prompts. If you have ideas of things that we could generate, feel free to throw them into the chat right there. Maybe it could be your favorite animal, your favorite activity, a food you like. Let's try a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, so some of you, I don't know if we have any forum VIPs in here, but we did release this feature a while ago to some Glowforge forum VIPs, and they've been playing with it, and I've seen some really, really fun ones.
Really good.
But so I feel like Nick and I have been racking our brains for random suggestions for a long time, so I can't wait to hear what you all think right now.
We really have that sort of blank canvas syndrome that artists get. You can generate anything at all, and that something becomes kind of limiting, right? Rather than the headlight style.
Exactly.
But anyway, let's go back to my screen right here, and I'm going to show you how I might print something that we've generated. And I'm going to pick this particular corgi because I thought this one turned out pretty cute. And I'm going to use this particular image. Now, let's say you wanted to pick a different one. We can go back through our history here and we can pick any one of these different corgis or different images that we've generated. You can see here we've generated some raccoons as well. Looked really great. But I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to choose to use this image. And I'm going to show you something really quickly that I think will be a useful tool that is kind of a subtle addition to Magic Canvas, but I think some of you out there are going to find this really valuable. And that's this Adjust Artwork button. Now, what I notice about this specific image that we have right here is that it's added this little bit of text at the bottom, and I don't really want that on my engraving. So I'm going to use this new tool here and the crop function so that I can actually take that out just like this and just hone in a little bit on the imagery that I like. That looks pretty good to me. And I can tune this as well by adjusting the brightness and the contrast as well as the sharpness, so that we can get an image that's going to look nice when we're engraving, something like that. We also have tools to erase background elements if we want to as well. You can literally draw on your design and get rid of some little erroneous specks if you don't like them. But I think this is a pretty fun thing. I think maybe I might just go in a little bit tighter here. Let's apply those changes. And then this design is going to end up right in my canvas, ready to print. And here it is. Now, again, this is looking pretty boring right now because I've got no material in here. So let me open the lid. Let me throw in a coaster blank, like this, and let me show you what happens. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Glowforge, what we're looking at right now is something called live preview. We are seeing right inside our machine, and we're seeing actual material that we're about to print on. So there's the coaster we just put in there, and all I have to do is drag and drop this into place where I want it to print. So let me zoom in a little bit everyone can see. There's my beautiful corgi. I'm going to use a tool in here called Set Focus to tell them how tall this particular piece of material is, and that's important to getting it to print accurately. And then I'm going to go over here to my settings, and I'm going to choose some settings here that are going to allow us to engrave this design. Now I'm going to wait for it to finish focusing. That's just going to take a second. Then we'll fine tune the size, we'll press print, and then we'll kick it right off. I think this will be about, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes or something like that to do this whole coaster, but let's see.
Oh, it's so cute.
I think it's pretty cute, actually. Now, I'm going to purposely get it to overlap the edges a little bit because I think that's just going to look a little nicer. I'm going to hit print, and that's all there is to it. So in a matter of moments, I mean, what was that, 35 seconds? Maybe 25 if I wasn't blabbing on while I was doing it. We have a completely unique piece of art that we can put onto a set of coasters. And like I said, we can generate hundreds of these. Yep. So you could do an entire series. Imagine as an artist, you could do a whole wall, an installation of coasters. Hundreds of them.
I love that. It could be just all different animals having a tea party.
Right? That'd be so good.
Like something I need. I want to answer some questions from chat that you're asking. I'm hearing, is it free? The Magic Canvas feature comes with the Glowforge Premium experience. So it's not something we've talked about in a lot of live streams, but Premium is an upgrade to the tools that are already in the Glowforge app. So you do get a month of it for free when you get your Glowforge, and that does include Magic Canvas. So you'll be able to try it out and see if it's something you're going to want to use on an ongoing basis. And I just wanted to emphasize unlimited Magic Canvas use with that. So it's not just 100 images, it's not just 200.
As many as you want.
Which is fun because it's sort of the iterative nature of this that I think is the fun part. Rarely on the first one do you get maybe what you had in your mind's eye, but
100%. I think the other nice thing about it too, if I reflect on mine and Bailey's experience of using the tool, you'll go into it with an idea. You'll think, I'm going to generate this image. You make one, and then you make another one. And before you know it, like 35 minutes has passed.
Yeah.
You're doing something completely different, but you've generated 272 different images that you've sent. They're all great.
Yeah.
And you'll just put them somewhere for later. And that's something we didn't talk about, actually. Everything you generate, you can download too. So you don't have to use it in the Glowforge app. If you like the image that you created and you want to use it for like a avatar, for example, something like that, you could download it, upload it to your device, you can edit it in Photoshop, whatever you like.
Yeah.
That image is yours. Our print is ready, by the way.
Okay.
16 minutes, 49 seconds to do this entire thing.
Wow.
And for those of you out there who are not that familiar with Glowforge, we just have one button on the machine. It's flashing, which means there's a print ready to go.
You kind of see it flowing, maybe not with this light right now. But yes, if you've not seen a Glowforge, if this is your first in-person look, this is the Glowforge Pro that we're putting on today. You can tell because of the pass-through slot right here for big objects, but we're just using this little maple coaster or something
absolutely.
today.
Yep.
So 16 minutes?
16 minutes.
All right.
Let's go right for it. Amazing.
Okay. I'm seeing questions about whether you can upload your own photos. You can always upload your own photo to the Glowforge app and engrave it. We haven't incorporated your own art into Magic Canvas yet. That sounds cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. So our product team is on the call. They're going to be listening
I'm sure
to your ideas and
there's a few engineers lurking in the chat and in the call right now. So yeah, I love your ideas about what could make this even better. But this is what we're launching with right now. You can, of course, upload and print it on the same project, but not incorporate it into the Magic Canvas.
Yep. And I should mention as well, for those of you out there who are current owners, those tools that I showed you before where you can adjust and crop your imagery, you can do that for any image that you upload now to. So if you upload something from the web, or if you create using the trace feature, you can edit that bitmap to crop it, adjust it, edit it, erase it, all that kind of stuff. So a little sneaky tip there.
Yeah.
This is looking great already.
They're wondering what settings we might use for this engraving.
Oh, for this particular one, this is actually a custom set of settings that I made. I didn't want to have to mask this particular piece, so I maple hardwood setting and dialed it back a little bit. We can dig into the details of that a little bit later if you like, but we do have live streams all about creating custom settings and things. So hopefully that's helpful.
Let's see. Can the images be exported? Yeah, I think we mentioned that, but
yeah.
Yes,
you want me to show you really quick?
So if you are a Photoshop whiz and you wanted to take that corgi tea party and add your sister to it or something in Photoshop, that is still something that you can do.
That is very specific, but you could do that. Absolutely.
Sister,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. If I could jump to my screen really quickly, Mike. I'll show you here. Once we've generated something, this is a female astronaut in the watercolor style.
Oh, cool.
You'll see we've got this little download button here, and all I have to do is click that. and then I can save that image. It appeared right down here. And then that is ours to use for anything else that we want to play with. There we go.
Okay, well, before we get too far into this, I just thought the question I should have been waiting for, but wasn't. I told you all there was going to be an exclusive deal today, and we actually have something for all of you here. So first we have, if you're still waiting to get your Glowforge, if you're watching this thinking, is this for me? Do I want one? Hi, welcome. We have a brand new bundle, a collection of products that we're launching today. It's actually only available with the link that I'm going to email to you after this stream. So no one has the link yet, only me, all the bundles. So this one is called the Creator Collection. And it comes with a Pro, 1 year of Glowforge Premium, so a whole, plus your 1 month free trial. So over a year of all the premium tools. And that includes Magic Canvas, and it comes with a $250 Proofgrade material gift card. So that's about almost $500, $489 in like extras. And like I said, that's called the Creator Collection, and it launches today. I will send you an email after this with a link to buy. It's exclusive just for us here in this call until Friday.
So take advantage if you can.
Yes.
And maybe to dig into that just a little bit, for those of you who are maybe a little bit new, Premium is all part of the Glowforge app experience. That's our software offering that you can use to create and print anything with your Glowforge. And then Proofgrade is our materials line. And maybe we'll spend a bit of time digging into that later as well, but that is a very robust line of materials, from plywoods to hardwoods, colorful acrylics. We've got leather in there, veneer, which is a self-adhesive, very thin piece of wood, lots of different stuff.
And when your Glowforge ships, not only do you get that starter month of the premium trial, but you also get $150 worth of Proofgrade materials actually in a box that comes with your Glowforge. So you'll already have the starter materials, you'll be able to print the day you get it, and then you'll have $250 to shop on our Proofgrade material shop and get even more. Now, if you already have a Glowforge, we didn't forget about you. We knew that you were going to be here, and we're so excited to see you. Hello. We're having the biggest contest we've ever hosted, actually. It's over on the Glowforge community forum. I don't have the link handy right now, but hopefully my friends in chat can help me out with that. I think it got posted just a few minutes ago, actually, so like after the stream started. But we're doing a contest where you can win $1,000 in Proofgrade by using Magic Canvas and showing us what you make. So the details to do that and how to enter are on the forum. Glowforge folks helping out in chat. If you could put that link in chat when you get a moment, I'll come back to this towards the end. But that is a really exciting contest, and I'm super stoked to see what people
$1,000 is a lot of material too. I
yeah.
mean, that's a lot of prints.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even know if I can really sort of suggest how much that is, but that's a lot. I would love to win that myself.
And then one more thing, if you, let's see, aren't ready to buy a Glowforge, don't have one of your own yet, but you just really want to see what your idea in Magic Canvas looks like, we didn't forget about you either. So this afternoon, when this is over, Ellen will go ahead and post on Instagram stories one of those question boxes and with your Magic Canvas ideas. So go ahead and submit your Magic Canvas prompt. If you are watching us right now and see the art styles and can remember, like I want to see a fuzzy bunny in a heroic portrait mode or whatever, and she'll put them through Magic Canvas and post them on Instagram stories tomorrow. So you'll be able to see your idea come to life.
I can't wait to see this. I really, the things that, when we show this tool to people and they grasp exactly what it's for, the prompts that people come up with are so unique and so innovative. It's really fun. And this print is turning out so good. I'm so sorry. I'm very distracted, but it looks awesome.
Oh my gosh, it really does.
Look at the detail.
It's kind of an Alice in Wonderland vibe.
Right?
I just saw Brenda. I lost the name already. There. But somebody was asking, the chat's moving so fast I can't keep up with it. But somebody was asking where can we see if we have it yet. So if you're a Glowforge owner, go into the app. Like I mentioned, we're doing a slow rollout over the next couple days. So many of you have it already. Some of you will get it in the next day or two.
But it's right here.
Yes, and Nick will show us. It's right there in the app.
It's very subtle. It's unassuming, I would say. Based on how powerful it is. You'll see it right there next to that big blue plus button.
Just those little sparkles.
That's it. And all you have to do is click that, and you're in it right away.
Fab. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's looking so good.
Should we show off a few of the other things
that
we printed
everything that we have kind of on the table here was made with Magic Canvas. So just to emphasize, I saw some of you in chat that know more about artificial intelligence programs. Like, yes, that's what this is. It's essentially a supercomputer that uses artificial intelligence. It looked at a whole bunch of pictures, descriptions of those pictures, and learned them. And then when we give them those descriptions, it tries to create the pictures back to us with varying levels of realism, I would say.
It is not perfect. That is. But that is one of the charms of it. It really is. Yeah, you know, the amount of times that we've generated something that's ridiculous that we would never print, but we absolutely saved it because it was hilarious is, I mean.
Exactly. Yeah, so some of the cool things here, though, like I really like what you did with this.
Oh, this one?
You made it a double layer piece.
Yeah, so this we kind of went with like the art piece style, if you like. The background.
Here,
yeah, let's see how we,
how do I show it?
I think we might need Mike. Yeah, Mike's behind you on the close-up cam. He's just going to zoom out a little bit. There you go. Perfect.
Okay, so what this is a piece of plywood.
Yep, this is light bars. I think you're stood right in the camera, Bailey. Sorry, there we go. Perfect. No, you're good. Really you're good. Yeah, this is a piece of plywood, and the background of this, I think the prompt was something like urban graffiti on a white background or something like that. It's very simple, and it generated this very stylized graffiti that's never existed before, but definitely has that style. And then as a separate piece on this acrylic, I generated something that was like silhouette of graffiti artist spray painting. And with that one, I engraved the acrylic, and where I'd engraved it, I spray painted with black spray paint and then peeled off the masking paper that would still be there, and then layered the two together with a couple of what you call screw posts or Chicago screws to create this kind of double layered effect. And when we were talking about this design, we threw around this kind of idea. We thought it'd be fun to do a cityscape, but so many different options. But that's just two very distinct Magic Canvas prints that we put together to create this thing.
I love it.
And there's some more practical applications too. I mean, coasters, we all know that people love printing coasters with their Glowforges. And you saw how quick it was to generate new versions of the same prompt. With these, this was something like a vintage robot with antennas or something like that. And
vintage robot.
I think I generated, what, 60 of them or something?
Chose the best few.
So I chose a handful of them and just printed 4, so I can put those on there so you can see. But you know how quick and easy it would be to create a whole bunch of these. And if you had say like a Glowforge Etsy shop,
oh yeah,
you could just keep generating these and offer absolutely unique robot coasters that no one else in the world can own because you only made one of them.
You could offer that as a product. You could be a robot coaster shop, and then when people write in, they could say, oh, you know, my son loves lacrosse. Can I get a lacrosse robot? And then use Magic Canvas to create that.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. So cool. I wanted to mention, answer a few more questions that I'm seeing coming through in chat. For those of you that don't know what Glowforge Premium is, Magic Canvas is a feature in Glowforge Premium, our premium app that we were just showing. So you don't need Premium to print with your Glowforge, not required. You can design in your own programs and whatnot. But if you do have Premium, it does include unlimited access to not only Magic Canvas, but we also have 3 million kind of clip art sort of images available, 1,300 fonts you can use, and not to mention thousands of ready-to-print designs from the Glowforge catalog.
Yes.
So we haven't shown that yet today, but we could be printing this, little tea party on a box or a project or something from the Glowforge catalog, where those are ready to print projects, items, prints.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like about Magic Canvas. Actually, I would consider myself very good at making a box. If you need a box to fit a specific thing, I'm your guy. I'll make you that box, and it's going to be really good. But if you want me to put some kind of art on the side of that box, not so good at that.
Yeah.
Magic Canvas makes that a lot easier for me.
Right.
I can generate something, I can make it fit that box, and then I can print it.
Premium also comes with 20% discount on proof grade materials. I know not everybody uses proof grade materials. Again, you don't need to. You can source your own materials. You can go to the hardware store, whatever you like for your printing experience. But there's that nice discount if you are a premium member. And we also do new designs of the month. So we have I think we just launched a big Valentine's Day to do and all that sort of thing. Seasonal things.
Pretty complex designs too.
Yeah, and we work with Glowforge owners to create a lot of them. So it's pretty cool. And you can check out the catalog, catalog.glowforge.com. I believe will get you there if you wanted to check that out. And I wanted to mention again, the art that you make with Magic Canvas, you can incorporate into the catalog designs, and those are sellable too. So not only is this art yours to own and sell, so are the designs in the catalog. So you can print 50 of them and fill your whole booth with them.
Absolutely.
There's some questions about the legal ramifications, and that's it. It's quite simple.
Yeah, it's great. What a great way to
I
make money
know.
too. I mean, even if you just did a little bit of that on the side at the weekend or something, and think about this.
Yeah.
If you, let's say, you found a design in the catalog that you loved. Maybe it's a keychain, maybe it's a pair of earrings, something like this. Print 150 of them, but print blank versions. Take them with you to the booth, wherever you're doing your craft fair. Take your Glowforge with you. Use Magic Canvas to generate art on the spot for people. Engrave the blanks that you pre-produced. So you've done all the work already, essentially. And then those people get to walk away with something totally unique that they created with you on the spot, right there and then. Bet you they'd pay a premium for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Imagine the experience, the exposure you get. People are really excited about that kind of thing, like immediacy of creation.
Yeah. Okay, I wanted to mention another way to use Magic Canvas, which is like a step removed, but we've heard a couple examples of this, and so it's basically using Magic Canvas, especially the photorealistic, full color version, because you'll notice in the art styles, which Nick will bring up, the art styles that we give you to choose from are optimized for lasers. I mean, yeah, there are other AI tools out there that you can use. Yes, totally. Feel free to with the right permissions, of course. But these ones, we picked these art styles because they translate well to your Glowforge. They're going to look great as a print, and you're able to manipulate them a bit too to make them look even better. But there's also this like photorealistic option, which is just cool. And so you can use that to kind of give you inspiration for a product. For example, our CEO Dan was we've always kind of talked about, and we've done it once, but we've always kind of talked about engraving denim, engraving jeans, a jean jacket. We did a jean jacket like way back in the day. It was really cool.
Yeah. And it's an industrial process. People use it to put those fake white lines on your jeans. It's
like companies have laser cutters. You might have laser distressed jeans on right now, and you
probably don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah, but so our CEO Dan was tooling around with Magic Canvas, and he typed in like engraved denim, engraved jeans, and it showed him a bunch of pictures of jeans that were engraved, and it gave him ideas of what he could do with them. He ended up choosing kind of a clockwork steampunk look. He generated the steampunk clockwork design with Magic Canvas, engraved it onto jeans. So he first saw the concept, then he got the actual art to engrave. And our coworker Adrian did a very similar thing with the clockwork design.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's something that I would not have thought of, but it's really clever.
It works great. Yeah. I mean, if I show my screen right now, you can see here I just typed in laser cut earrings and used the no art style. And these earrings, you know, they might not be perfect in any way, but they've never existed before. But this gets you some of the way there to maybe thinking about a shape. Like this is interesting. It's probably a mistake in the software, but this is like a dual layer earring. So maybe that might inspire you to do a 2-piece earring instead of a 1-piece earring. And we could just keep clicking Make More Magic as many times as you want and generate as many of these different versions as you like until you find the piece of inspiration that works for you.
I see someone in chat here, Lily, is saying, my daughter loves to write storybooks. This would be cool to design a front cover book just for her. Exactly. That is like the exact type of thing that I think tools like this make available to everyone that has amazing ideas and characters and concepts and worlds in their heads, but maybe doesn't have the technical tools to make those come to life with like pen and paper. They can do it with technology, and I mean, that's so cool. And that's, I mean,
that's what we did right here, isn't it? A corgi having a teapot. I mean, that is a character for a book right there.
Exactly.
I think the raccoon too, like the raccoon riding the bicycle.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah,
like,
I don't even think we showed this one.
Not yet. No, this one was just a very simple prompt of a raccoon riding a bicycle. Not really sure where I need to put it. I'm so sorry, everybody. Which way? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. All right. So there's our raccoon riding a bicycle, completely generated via Magic Canvas. Looks super cute, and this is on the back of a wooden phone case. But what I did, and I could show you this in a moment, is took that same design, just got to sneak it into the camera there, and use one of the premium outline features to create a keychain version. And I gave him little tassels for his handlebars too, that you can see right here, which I thought was pretty cute. So that's one design printed 2 different ways, totally unique, but again, great character.
Okay, just trying to keep up. Y'all are typing faster than I can read. Oh my goodness. So it should be in a week or so, says Walter. Walter, if you already have a Glowforge when you should see the feature, you'll see it sooner than that. My understanding is the rollout is just for the next couple days. So at any moment, it could appear. All right, do we want to do some more suggestions?
Yeah, does anybody in the chat have some suggestions of things that we want to generate?
Missed them.
There's got to be some in there, right?
The chat. I saw something about a Celtic knot.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I like the adult coloring book style too. I feel like that's kind of a Celtic knot look
Let's try
already.
it.
Let's see what that
Generating
looks
it right now. I was making a joke to Bailey earlier about how this was just going to be a live stream of 6,000 people watching me not be able to type. But I feel like I've done pretty well. I'm feeling quite proud of myself. Yeah. But there is a Celtic knot generated in adult coloring book style. It's not a perfect Celtic knot. I get it. But that's okay. Let's generate some more. Let's see what we get for our second one. And we can keep going with this, like we said, make as many as we like. And we could try maybe a different art style too. The adult coloring book style gives you that very distinct black and white look, and you could print this in paper and you could color it. Or, yeah, there we go, there's another one. Or we could go into here and maybe pick this geometric style instead and see what the difference is there. And any of these we can take out, we can print, we can crop. Oh, that one's nice because that doesn't have a background.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, okay, we have a good one here, Bailey, from Instagram here. A platypus wearing swimming trunks. I have no idea how that's going to go, but let's try it. I'm also going to use this image as an example in a moment, so I'm going to just save that one. I'm going to go back into our Magic Canvas.
I also have a suggestion of an Easter egg with puppies. Okay.
Okay. All right, platypus wearing swim trunks. Let's do super cute style for this, and let's see if these computers know what platypuses are. Oh, kind of. It looks like the swim trunks are missing. Let's try another one. And this, like we said before, is part of the joy of using this tool. It's not going to get it right every time, but half the time it's going to give you something that will make you go, oh, or ooh, or that's weird. And that's just really fun. Now we got a, oh, missed that one.
Oh,
okay.
We have a suggestion of something with goblins. Oh!
Goblins is good. That would work. I bet in the heroic portrait style,
yeah,
we can make some pretty terrifying drawings of goblins there.
Oh, goodness.
So it looks like maybe swim trunks is the wrong term. What about platypus in a bathing suit or something like that? Would that be better? In a bathing suit. Let's do super cute again.
I'm impressed by platypus.
Oh, you see I put a period in there too. Sorry. I told you about 6,000 people.
Did you spell platypus wrong, Nick?
Did I?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think I did. I think I nailed it, actually. Thank you very much. I didn't know it was in my vocabulary. But, oh, well, that's a platypus having a good time in a bath.
At least.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Let's try vintage storybook and see how this one works.
Oh gosh, this is so exciting. I see some people saying they're in there testing it out right now and getting some great designs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's so cool. I'm glad y'all are able to get in there.
If people are creating those, where should they share them? I guess if you're on Instagram, you could do #GlowForge and share them there. Is there a better place, Ellen?
Well, if you're an owner, then you can use the community forum. We've got that contest, so you could use those designs to win $1,000 in proof grade. Yeah, so if you weren't here earlier when I mentioned that, if you are already a GlowForge owner, you will have Magic Canvas available in the app at any moment. It's rolling out to everyone over the next couple days. And we have a contest running where you can win $1,000 in proof grade materials. It's a gift card. It's not like we ship you just a preset bunch of materials. Yeah, a gift card to our store, so you can choose out what you like. And if you don't have a GlowForge yet, we have a bundle, a deal, an exclusive deal for just people watching today. It's called the Creator Collection. It's a GlowForge Pro, a year of premium, and a $250 proof grade gift card for the price of a pro. So it's a great deal. It's almost a $500 in value. And I will send the super secret link that only I'm giving to you after we end here today.
Amazing.
Dolphin jumping over the moon. Go, Nick, go.
Your wish is my command. I just tried Goblin. I just put Goblin into heroic portrait style here, and the result is terrifying, but pretty cool.
That is really scary. A lot of these would be so good for, D&D type of game character creation.
Dolphin jumping over the moon. All right, what should we try for this one? Let's try a brush and see what happens.
Oh, people have good ideas here.
I feel like they have much better ideas than I have at the moment. It's great. Oh, that's like a dolphin eclipse.
Oh.
That's kind of interesting. Okay. Jumping in front of the moon. Total dolphin eclipse, is that? Oh, okay.
Wow,
All
they
right.
really likes the eclipse.
Yeah,
concept.
yeah,
You know what?
it's-
I don't know if you have it to pull up anymore. Sorry for putting you on the spot, but I think my favorite one that I've seen you generate this morning is that like Titanic in the moon or something
Oh,
like
yeah,
that. He got this really cool one a
I'm
moment
sure
ago.
I got this one. Let's see where I saved it. Sorry, in my downloads. This one.
Oh,
Let me just make this bigger so everyone can see. Like this.
Look at that.
Yeah. This was Titanic flying through space, twinkly stars with planets or something
this
like
kind
that.
of like surreal sort of stuff is kind of what I think of when I think of AI. I feel like that's where my brain originally went
Right.
thinking of it. And it kind of reminds me of this one too. I don't think we showed this off yet, but I love this.
I really like this one too because I think at a glance you wouldn't really appreciate or understand what this was. But the prompt that prompted this was mountain climbers climbing a mountain made of bread or something. And this is a cutting board, probably something you'd use to cut a loaf on. But you can see here they've generated some pretty realistic looking climbers that are climbing up like a French boule. And then there's a baguette on the side there. They've got their ropes. And it's fun, it's stylized, it fits the cutting board really nicely.
Yeah.
So I really liked that one. I thought it was fun.
Makes me hungry for carbs.
We touched on premium earlier, and you mentioned something about premium tools, Bailey. There's a print here that we use.
This one?
This cat, yeah, this was Persian cat with a floral
I have
crown.
to be careful because
Oh, I taped it together.
It's been-
Don't
oh,
worry.
okay.
You're good. You're good.
it's been puzzleized, which is also a premium tool.
yeah.
Yes.
You could absolutely find a tool out there to create a puzzle, or if you have the skills and the chops to go into something like Adobe Illustrator, you could make a puzzle. But we have a tool built into Premium. With one click, you can create a puzzle just like this one. You define how many rows you want, so you can make it as complicated or as simple as you like. But this is a Persian cat with floral crown.
I made a puzzle for a Christmas gift that said that we were it was a ticket that we're taking my brother and sister-in-law to a escape room. So we did it as a puzzle. Get it?
I like that. I like that.
And I made it really complicated. It wasn't that big, and I made it a lot of pieces. It was very fun.
That's so fun.
So
We touched on materials
Oh,
too
yeah.
earlier. This could be a good one. For those of you out there who maybe are a little new to Glowforge, when it comes to printing, there's so many different things that you can print on, hundreds of different materials. Proofgrade is one material type that you can use, and that comes kind of like this. So here is a piece of 12 by 20 proofgrade basswood plywood. You can stick that into your machine, print whatever you like. You can cut this, engrave it, and what have you. Or you can find things like this. This was just a slate cheese board blank that we found online, very inexpensive. And then we added this floral design using Magic Canvas. I think it was just a generic modern daisy, I think was the prompt or something like that. But in just a few moments, you've added some embellishment to this. We thought maybe we could add a bumblebee or a hummingbird or something like that if you wanted to build upon the design.
Fairy.
Or fairy, yeah. Or you could jump into Premium, use a text tool that's in there, and you could add some text on there too. Maybe this is a celebration for someone's wedding, for example.
let's see. Getting so many questions here. Oh my gosh, I lost the
Where
one
do we
I was
start?
going to answer.
Well, I'm going to keep generating some more dolphins jumping
please
over the
do.
moon here, because I think this is pretty fun. Oh, the watercolor style is nice there, actually.
The giveaway, y'all, I looks like perhaps the link it hasn't made its way into chat. Maybe we haven't quite published it yet. I am going to send an email after this that not only has the creator collection in it, but also will have a link to the contest on the forum. So you will get a link to the forum in the email.
Fantastic. Should we show off a few other things too? Oh, this is just another example here that we didn't talk about. Oh, I taped it, that's why. This design, by the way, this is in the catalog. I just printed a bunch of these so we could hold up some of the things we printed. But this here is a mandala. A lot of you are probably familiar with the mandala style, but this is that same mandala printed small and made into a pendant. And this is the same one printed in a giant size on top of a cutting board. So you can use the art that you generate multiple different ways to create multiple different things.
Did we mention the cat glasses and how we did that
Not
yet?
yet.
I love this. This is a little hard to see if I put it right here, maybe.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a cat wearing glasses. The cat face was generated with Magic Canvas. Very simple cat. We could have, I don't know, cat with whiskers, cat head.
Yeah, it was a long
something.
time ago,
Anyways,
this
we
one.
got a cat head, and then we went and used the other image tool that's like a clip art sort of tool to find those like kind of 60s looking glasses. So those were two separate elements. One engraved that cut an outline around, and then one cut for the glasses. And so we did them in two different materials. put them together to make the piece of art, which I think is really fun. Really getting the most out of Glowforge in that way.
Absolutely, a little pop of color. Great for like a logo for a store or something like that. Like cookies.
That is actually one of my favorite. That's where my mind goes a lot with what can I use Magic Canvas for, is coming up with like, logos or branding images.
Yeah. Fun, playful little ideas.
Can we use these designs on acrylic? Yes. You're right. Most of the examples we are showing you here today are on wood. Oh, we have leather, we have slate, we have aluminum, and we have some acrylic right here. But yes, if you're new to Glowforge, haven't printed with one yet, your Glowforge can print any of your prints on many different materials. Some materials, work better for certain types of prints, but what is Ellen raising your hand for?
Instagram has a question.
Oh yeah.
They want to see us navigate to Magic Canvas again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Hello, Instagram. No problem.
Follow me. Actually, we can build this into a demo too. So here we are within our UI. All we have to do to get to Magic Canvas is click this button right here. Now, if you only just joined us, this tool is being rolled out in batches. So most of you will have it. Some of you may have to wait just a little while longer. I think it's only going to be the next day or two. And once we're in here, we can just start typing. So we can do our raccoon playing baseball in the charcoal drawing style, for example. Click create, and that's all there is to it, really. Oh, that's an interesting looking raccoon.
Sure is.
But here, let me show you another thing that we can do here. Since we're talking about premium different tools, some of you may not have seen this before, but one of the cool things that we can do now with this tool is take a piece of art that we've generated. We can then select it, use adjust artwork right here, and you see how this has got a slight gray background. Well, I want to create an outline that's a circle, so I need to get rid of that. So I'm just going to go into my tool, make an adjustment like that, do the same thing with the contrast, just to bump that up. I'm going to apply those changes. And then what I can do, let's say we want to make this into a keychain or a pendant or something like that. We'll keep it really simple just for this demonstration. I can go up to the circle tool right here, grab myself a little circle, pop that up towards the top of my design like this. You can see those green lines are helping me center everything, which is really helpful. Then I can select everything like this and use the outline tool, which is part of my premium package here, to create an outline around all of this stuff. And within a couple of clicks in a matter of moments, we have something that could be a pendant, a keychain, an ornament, whatever you might like. So you can imagine taking those steps and apply them to lots of different things to create something truly unique and really custom.
Super cool. I see some questions that folks who already have a Glowforge are asking if they can take advantage of the Creator Collection deal. So the deal includes a pro. So if you want a second Glowforge, yes, you definitely can buy one. You can also share that link like with friends if you wanted to give them a little like inside info, because we won't be sharing that bundle out. It's exclusive to us for the next 2 days. But I think what you might be asking is, do we have like a bundle of just the gift card and the premium available for Glowforge owners? We don't. That's not something that I'd even thought of. That's really interesting.
Idea.
If that's something that you all are interested in, chime in. And again, we're all watching and listening here. So
tell us what you want.
Yes.
What else have we got, Bailey? I'm excited.
Oh, let's see. Well, this is funny. John Phillips, who I do remember. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. John Phipps. I turned down my screen because my battery's about to die on my computer. He's mentioning visiting our space in Soto early on. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Now I can turn the screen up. He visited us in Seattle early on when we first launched, and he remembers a print that our CEO, Dan, had done of a rosette window from Notre Dame. This was one of Dan's favorite old prints. He used to show this off to everyone.
I have printed this multiple times myself. Yeah.
I don't have that pattern and specs available, but we might be able to dig it out. I know that the reason that we had it is that it's public access. It's old enough art that the family of the Notre Dame designer or something does not own it, right?
Yeah.
And so it was something like that. But I wonder what if we tried to recreate something like that with Magic Canvas, like, you know, like a stained glass church window.
Let's try it.
Now I'm inspired.
I'm just going to go stained glass window to start with, and I'm going to choose the no art style.
All right, and the owners are speaking. They are definitely interested in a bundle for premium and proof grade. So I mean, we'll bring that to the powers that be and see.
I hope everybody appreciates our Corgi Tea Party poster. I really think that turned out
Oh,
awesome. I was so impressed with that.
Dan just chimed in on chat saying he'll look for that that window design.
Oh, great.
Cool,
Great.
thanks, Dan. Fabulous.
I am generating stained glass windows here. There's a circular one that I just made. Here's another one. And this
Oh.
is the full color style too. So this is like a, I guess, photographically accurate. I bet if we go to like geometric or something like that, we might be able to produce
my-
something that's a little easier to laser engrave. Yeah, look at that.
Oh wait,
That
I'm
works
looking at
perfectly,
the.
yeah.
I'm behind. I was watching the actual stream, so I'm seeing a.
But this
there's-
this one would work great. We could use this image, we could adjust the artwork, and once again, come into here, adjust the contrast, apply the changes, and now we have another circle. We could generate hundreds of these.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, so like I mentioned, if you're getting a Glowforge for the first time, you do get a month trial subscription. So you can try this out before committing to buying either an annual subscription or paying monthly. We do offer both of those options. If you're a current owner, so you're not going to be buying the bundle that we're offering right now, if you already have a Glowforge, we do have... Where I don't remember where I was going with that. Sorry, lost my train of thought mid-sentence.
That's all right. We do have that competition if
Well, the
you are a current owner. So definitely enter that if you're interested in getting some proof grades.
Yes. Oh, no, I was going to say, we do have a great deal on an annual subscription for premium.
Okay.
So if you pay monthly, it is pricier than if you pay the annual subscription price. It's like, I think it's like a 50% discount or something like that. So make sure that you talk to our team and make sure that you get hooked up with that good rate. I know it was said before, but where do you find Magic Canvas? Yes, so again, y'all, if you have a Glowforge, we'll be rolling out the feature over the next few days. Some of you have it now. Some of you might be up to a day or two until it appears. It's very subtle, but in the Glowforge app, you must have premium. It's going to be right at the top there. Nick, maybe you
Let me
can
zoom right in again.
It's
Here we
that
go.
sparkly
This one right here.
star-looking
In fact,
thing.
it is the thing that is
Oh.
behind us. We made this little cardboard example of the logo late last night, just to give you a little idea of what
Oh.
it looks like. But that's what it looks like. If
I
that's in
did
your
not
toolbar,
recognize that. Wow, great job. I clearly was not doing that late last night. There are still 1,200 of you watching, but I think we've gotten through
Goodness.
most of the questions. Like I keep saying, I'm going to send out an email right after this. So if you are watching this late, watching it later or something, check your inbox for that email. It should be going out around 12 PT today. And it'll have both the link to that creator collection and also the forum post where if you have a Glowforge, you can enter in that contest to win $1,000. And thank you all for joining us today. This has been a really, really fun stream.
it's been super great.
Yeah, we've never
It's been a
had
while
this many
since we've done
people,
one,
and we've
so-
missed you.
Yeah.
Yes. So we appreciate all of you. We hope that you are continuing to love your Glowforge, making incredible things, and we'll let you know next time we've got some big news, and hope to see you there.
And please share all of your Magic Canvas creations, prompts, images, all of that good stuff. Please, we want to see it all.
All right.
All right, signing off. It's been great to see you
ya.
all.